Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Sandra, and welcome to today's Cultivate What Matters prep work number 3 video. So a couple of things. You can probably tell I've changed my background. For my desk mat, I had to do this because my daughter wrote on my pink one with permanent marker. And you know what? I'm kind of happy for the change. I like this apricot gray way better than the pink one anyway, so I'll probably just stick with this. It's more of a neutral background and looks amazing with anything that I show you guys. So I also have my mouse pad here from Jane's Agenda, so I'll move that out of the way. And I just have some other work stuff going on. So what we're going to do is get started with part 3. I was looking at this already, and you know what? It's not going to take that long. I honestly don't think, because I've got 3 pages to fill out. The first one is what I'm saying yes to, what I'm saying no to, my most purposeful year. I love this page because this is kind of like your mission statement for the year through Cultivate What Matters. And then the last part is all of the brainstorming ideas for goals that I want to happen for 2025. And this isn't a page where I have to be neat. Like it says here, feel free to get messy. It's just a brain dump. So we're going to work through those pages, and then that's it. This is going to be moving on to the actual goals for session number 4. And I think I'm going to try to film that on Monday. I have Monday, Tuesday next week free, kind of. They're kind of free because I've still got other work to do on those days. But I want to get these done before December 1st because, you guys, it is going to be a crazy busy month for December. So let's get her done. So this first part, we're making some decisions. It says where we're going to spend time. So what I'm going to say yes to, I'm going to quickly do some brainstorming on this page, and we will come right back. All right, guys, so here we go. So these are what I'm saying yes to and what I'm saying no to. So sometimes on this page, I find it hard to not write down whatever I'm saying yes to and then not writing the exact opposite thing on the other no side. So I'm trying to think of different things. But what I'm saying yes to is doing more family goal stuff together. I'm letting loose more, not being so uptight, not getting so angry when the kids do something that upsets me, which kind of happens a lot, and I'm really trying to put my foot down on that. I'm using up my products that I own. That's a big one, especially with my planning supplies, my makeup, saving for an adult-only vacation, being productive in my planner, and simplifying all the things in my life. And with my planner, I don't feel like I spend so much time planning and not doing all the things. I only plan what I absolutely need to. My weekly planning sessions are necessary because those are the weekly planning side of things is it's necessary so I can look at things, and also the monthly planning session, and that doesn't even take as long as the weekly does sometimes. But the daily, honestly, I spend maybe 10 minutes at the end of my day making my list for the next day, and all I do is I come back to my planner to cross off the tasks I've done for that day or to add more if I need to. And a lot of times, like if something is not absolutely necessary to get done that day, I don't get bummed about it. I just move it to the next day or the next week or whatever. So that's that. And letting go of what I can't change is a no, not being a Scrooge. So what I mean by that is I'm using up the products that I already own. So I'm hoping that by focusing on that, it'll prevent me from buying new stuff. But I don't want to limit myself and say, no more buying, no more spending. Because if I do that, I'm going to be miserable and I'm going to hate my life. So I don't want to say that. And I don't like when people say that. It's like the same thing as going on a diet and being like, I'm going to go on a diet. I'm not going to eat anything. And honestly, diets are terrible. They're terrible. You're not supposed to diet. You're just supposed to rephrase it and eat healthy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to reframe everything to make it and spin it in a more positive light so that I actually do the thing instead of like my mind playing tricks on me and then, wrecking my focus on the thing that I'm wanting to do. So listening to people when they're negative. This is a big thing. I've got a couple of people in my life that are like this, and I don't want that. I want to be positive. Okay, and then buying tons of unhealthy food. So like chips, like my husband's big for chips. I'm trying to focus more on popcorn because it's a healthier option than chips, or even crackers are healthier. So I'm trying to focus on healthier options for myself and my family. Okay, so let's fill this out. In the first time I bought this, I think they actually had like the numbers. So you would go back in the prep work and then you'd go back to the pages and you'd fill in what you wrote, but they leave it open now. So you can just fill it in however you want. So let's try to do this. I'm going to try to do it. Let's go ahead. So this might be a little bit all over the place, but I'm just going to read this to you and then we're going to move on to goals. So it says, my name is Sandra. I dream of being a good role model for my kids and I want to be successful. This year, I am focusing on simplifying my life. Focus on important things, let go of stuff I can't control. I am deciding that I can, and I'll prove it to myself with small wins. I will do this by saying yes to challenges, spending more quality time with my family, and saying no to things I can't control, negativity, and resentment. I will let go of the negative things and fill my life with more meaningful purpose, challenges that help me grow. When I am tired, overwhelmed, and want to quit, I will remember that my kids are learning from my actions. I commit to pivoting over planning and progress over perfection, which will add up to a legacy of doing the things that will make a difference in my life. I'll live my vision for this year by focusing on what matters, which is keeping it simple. My definition of success is overcoming challenges with grace and showing my kids you can do anything you put your heart into. All right, so I think that's a pretty good legacy statement. And now let's move on to brainstorming my goals. So I did have a whole bunch of ideas, and the couple of pages I want to look back onto is this one here, which kind of feels a little bit repetitive, but this one you're actually breaking it down into the 8 different classifications. And this one is going to be self-care, because I really like that one. I feel like I need that a lot right now. Okay, so self-care there. I'll use this example, and then I thought there was one more. Let's see. Maybe it was this one here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill this out, and then we'll come back and chat, and then this is going to be the last page. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm all done. So I wrote down all of my ideas, and the only thing is I got most of them from this page here. I didn't bring any over from this page, so I'm just going to double check what else I need to add here. So Home and Spaces is also going to be using up products I already have. So that's going to be like a really big goal. You know how like on makeup channels people will do like hitting pan videos, like updates and stuff on what they've hit pan. So I think that's like kind of my goal. I don't really want to do videos on that, but that's just like a private goal. So all of that. And then working out nutritious foods. Oh yeah, mindfulness, solitude, meditation. So that will be under spiritual, I think. So mindfulness, solitude, meditation. It's kind of like for spiritual, but it's also kind of tied into health and wellness as well. And then learning courses, right? QuickBooks. I was thinking of taking a course on QuickBooks. Because my sister's doing it and she says it's like $35 per month and you learn how to use QuickBooks. I don't think it pays for the actual like program itself though. And then sinking funds and budgeting, Vancouver dates, new round. Right, so that would be under family. So Vancouver dates for the year. I think we're gonna have, hold on, we're gonna have one in January and then it'll be every 2 months, I think. So it'll be January, February, March, it'll be April, May, and then it goes every 3 months. It'll be May, June, July, August, and then like 3 months after that. So I'm just not sure how many there'll be. And then, okay, so Vancouver dates, some minimalism. So we've got like the cleaning the house, saving for a trip, cleaning up morning routine. So changing. So again, that's kind of like work and learning. Simplifying routines. Okay. Yeah, maintain organization with everything basically. Oh, and reading again, that's another one. And then the family. Oh yeah, West Ed trip. That would be fun too. So family will put West Ed trip. I don't have a family reunion this year, but we'll probably do K days again. We always do. And West Ed. And then the other one was book goal. I probably won't be able to do Go Wild because it's in March and I won't have enough time to save for it. But the personal growth and work learning would be 100 book goal. I'm pretty sure I've captured everything on here that I want to. So let's talk about these just quickly and then we're all done. So community is karaoke time and talks with my friend. Karaoke time kind of encompasses with all my karaoke friends. Home and spaces. So we're going to clean up and minimize stuff around the house, continue doing that. Got to write out some kind of a schedule. And that also has to do with writing out rewriting my cleaning routines, organize in planner. So I kind of want like all of these things I kind of want to associate with my planner in some aspect. So I want to like start tracking all of them. And in most regards I do. So for example, this stuff will be tracked in my planner. Family stuff will be tracked in my planner. Spiritual stuff is tracked and personal growth is in my planner. Finances is my budget book from the Budget Mom. Work and learning is mostly my work planner. Health and wellness and self-care is all going to be from now on in my Planner Perfect book. And there will be some things in my main planner because of course like on my monthly calendar I'll be putting like my appointments and stuff, but for the most part, right? Like it's good. So home and spaces is cleaning up, having a schedule, giving away things to Goodwill, selling things on Marketplace, using up the products I already have. Family, I put a whole bunch of ideas here. So we're going to register my son in skating, my daughter in gymnastics. Maybe we'll all learn how to skate. We'll have movie nights and theater nights, game nights, swimming, walking, schoolwork, incorporate that into main planner, Vancouver dates and a trip to West Ed and K days. Spiritual and personal growth would be 100 book goal. Continuing to do my tarot. Or no, that's something different. So this is human design. It's kind of like, it's not really a course, but it is a book that I'm kind of like doing a course on it myself and doing notes and reading on it. And then I've got this tarot book about how to discover your shadow self and how to like get past that, because your shadow self is basically who you are, kind of how you were grown up to become, and then you're trying to get back to your true self. So it's basically like a book on journaling. And then weekly tarot oracle stuff, I'll continue that. Jane's agenda course ends in March. So, and she did hint at something else coming up. We're not sure what it is, but hopefully it'll be free. I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll wait and see. And then mindfulness, solitude, and meditation, hopefully. Finances, plugging away at debt, saving $20 a week for a vacation, sinking fund savings. I want to get back into doing that, getting into a routine. And then our tax money, we've got some things to pay for. Work and learning. So using my commonplace book more and actually writing down notes from videos I watch. I want to make time for that more. I'm excited to set up my work planner. And challenges. So either that being like vlogging some more, doing some lives and collaborations. Health and wellness. So I want to focus on my health for sure this year, get back into shape. And then for self-care, kind of along with wellness, I guess, is all of the things that make me happy. So that is it for my brainstorming. And then for the next session, we are going to start in on goals. I think we're doing the first 5 goals. And so each of these is going to look like this. I'm going to write out the main goal, whatever that looks like. And then when we get to the actual, like for each goal, we'll write out what the goal is, and then we'll write out all of these things. And then I like this because you break it up. So whatever that goal is, you can break it up, and this would basically be season 1, 4 quarters. So it would be January to March, and then April to June, and then July to September, and October to December is what it looks like there. So we'll do that for all of the goals. And like I said, I think it's the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is number 6, 7, and 8 for section 5. And then we actually, like, I don't know if I'll follow through with this or not. So this is basically just breaking it down into monthly goals. So this is something, if I have time, I will try to come to that. But I think that's basically it. Let's see what else we have here. That's a visualize what's ahead. That's kind of like a vision board, which I don't really touch that. And then we find our word. I don't know. I've already got my word. It's simplify. So we'll see how long the goals take us, because this is basically writing out each of the goals and writing in all the sections. And it's basically you watching me write, and then we can come back and talk about it. But I'm excited to start breaking the goals down. Before I come to Monday, before we actually come to this page, I will kind of have like a, I don't know, I think I'll have like an idea of exactly what I want to write here. So, but I think I'm going to stick to the main topics that Cultivate What Matters usually sticks to. So what I mean by that is these 8 sections here that we just talked about. Because sometimes I write specific goals. Where is it? Right here. Sometimes I write very, very specific goals. Like I'll write, clean up basement, but that can't be over the course of an entire year, right? Like it's kind of what I did for 2024. And it was annoying because every month I would say clean up basement on my pending list, and it just got kind of old. So I'm going to write like, friendships, like cultivate friendships will be community. And like this one would be, simplify home, or cultivate home and space. Like, kind of like, I don't know, maybe that's too broad, but for me, I think those are good goals to have. And then this one might not focus on spiritual as much. It might just focus on growth, personal growth or professional growth. We'll see. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do, and we will talk about that next time because we're all done session 3. So thank you guys for following along yet again. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Click on the bell button. And again, if you have any questions or comments or anything, please leave it down below. I will answer as soon as you write. Or, if I'm sleeping, it'll be the next day. And we will chat with you again very soon. Bye, friends.